Hi, good day. I am Carlo Danoy, a first-year student taking up a Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management, Section C, Night Session. So today, I am going to make a video presentation for the subject Kitchen Essentials and Basic Food Preparation, identifying the name, its use, do's and don'ts, safety precaution, and demonstration in using kitchen tools and equipment. So keep watching! French knife or chef's knife. This is the most frequently used knife in the kitchen for general purpose like chopping, slicing, icing, and so on. It has a broad tapered shape and a fine sharp edge. For the do's and don'ts in using a knife, first make sure your knife is always sharp. Next, don't put your knives in a dishwasher. Then don't cut on uneven surfaces. Lastly, don't store your knives in a drawer. Safety guidelines and precautions when using a knife. Keep knives sharp. Wear a cutting glove. Always cut away from yourself. Use the right knife for the job. Cut on a stable cutting board. Never grab a falling knife. Keep your eyes on the blade. Carry the knife pointed down or in its cupboard. In using a knife, handle it properly and make sure to understand the purpose of each knife. The second tool is handheld can opener, a tool for opening cans of food or also known as a tin opener. It's a device used to open or remove the top from steel, not tin cans. For the handheld can opener do's and don'ts, make sure that the arms of the can opener only need to be open while you are fitting it to the can rather than while the can opener is in use. You may need to use two hands to close the can opener arms if it's too difficult. Be very cautious not to cut yourself on the razor sharp edge of the can or the severed lid. For the handheld can opener safety guidelines and precautions, cuts the side of the can while folding over edge for increased safety. Turn clockwise to cut and counterclockwise to engage and disengage can. Ergonomic soft touch grip and hand wash only. To use a handheld can opener, start by opening the arms. Then, place the circular cutting blade on the left of the can lid and close the arms to puncture the lid. Next, twist the can opener handle clockwise so the blade rolls along the edge of the lid and cuts it open. Then use your fingernails or knife to carefully pry the lid off the can upwards so that you can see the contents. Next is an oven toaster griller equipment, are often used as an alternative to heating a larger kitchen oven. The toaster oven reheats, bakes, broils, toasts, browns, and defrosts small amounts of foods. For the do's and don'ts of oven toaster griller, make effective use of the manufacturer's directions for use of the OTG in the user's manual. Keep the appliance clean through the use of water and mild detergent. Do not use oven toaster griller for deep frying and canning or heating battles. Do not dry materials in an OTG as flammable materials can catch fire. For the safety guidelines and precautions, be sure to only use a toaster oven if someone is nearby. Be careful when reaching into a hot toaster oven and use oven mitts and other kitchen materials as needed. Never use a metal utensils inside the toaster to reach for food. Wooden or plastic utensils should be fine as long as they are oven safe. In using an oven toaster griller, place your bread slices in the center of the cooking rack or refers to your manual for the correct rack placement. If your toaster oven has a functions dial, set it to toast. Next, set the temperature and lastly, set the timer. Next equipment is microwave ovens, a common kitchen appliance and are popular for heating previously cooked foods and cooking a variety of foods. For the do's and don'ts of microwave ovens, don't put metal in the microwave. Don't leave your food uncovered. Do follow the instructions of your microwave meal and manual. Do leave a gap for your food to breathe. For safety guidelines and precaution, follow the manufacturer's instructions for use. Use microwave-safe containers. Avoid superheated water. Check for leakage. Don't use ovens that seems to operate when the door is open. In using your microwave oven, first plug in your microwave. Put the food in the microwave-safe utensil only. Use a thick dome lid made of durable plastic that is designed for use in the microwave to cover the food. Let the food heat. Only heat the food that can be heated in the microwave. Lastly, regularly clean your microwave. Last but not the least is a range tops, a sturdy and built for heavy use, and most important piece of cooking equipment in the kitchen. For the do's and don'ts of range tops, install a carbon monoxide detector, keep a fire extinguisher close, clean the burners regularly, and don't ignore gas odors. For the safety guidelines and precaution, never leave your stove unattended while cooking. Make sure all burners are turned off when you're done using them. Use soapy water to wipe spilled and splattered food debris so the stove stops after the hot burners have cooled. In using a range tops, do a body safety check before turning on your gas stove. Turn the stove dial on to light the stove. Try cleaning your burner hose and igniter if it does not light immediately, and light the gas stove manually as an alternative. Alright, so that will be all for identifying the tools and equipment, so we are able to identify and how to use, what are the do's and don'ts, the safety precautions, and also demonstrate the proper way in using it. So thank you and goodbye. I hope you learned something for this video.